Ladies, gentlemen, and children, and all my dear yogis. We are celebrating International Yoga Day, which is, of course, supposed to be on the 21st of June. But today we will celebrate it because it's closer. This weekend is closer to the 21st of June. And it's so nice to see all of you turn up in huge numbers. And I'm sure we have all missed these gatherings for the past 2 years. Did we or did we not? We did, right? Now, by a show of hands, how many of you are actually yoga fanatics? How many of you? How many of you are here just to socialize? And how many of you, be very honest, how many of you are here just for the delicious brunch? That's me. Well, for those of you who do not know me, my name is Bansi Bhatt Majitia. I host my own podcast, which is called Bin Bag Banter with Bansi Bhatt. Well, please do follow me on Insta. My ID is Bin Bag Banter. You can find me on Facebook. My ID is Bansi Bhatt. And of course, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Bin Bag Banter with Bansi Bhatt. And I must say that it is an absolute pleasure to be here today in front of you all. Well, during the pandemic, many of us started taking physical exercises and fitness more seriously. I am one of those. How about yourselves? Did you think that the pandemic has actually given you time to, look at yourself, think about yourself? Is it true or not? Yeah? And, we started going the healthier way, eating healthy food, regular exercises, and yoga has played a very, very important role in many of our lives. Well, yoga is a trend that has flourished over the years. Rather, it has become a trendsetter in maintaining both physical and mental health. Do you agree with me or not? And I'm sure you all will say yes when I say that yoga is most definitely a perfect remedy for health and fitness. I'd say a rare combination, right? Well, of course, with that, I would like to request all of you to kindly please stand up as we say the national anthem for Kenya and India. Please be seated. Before we proceed, I request you all to please put your phones on silent. I request you to kindly have all your phones on silent. When we are going through the yoga protocols, I should not be listening or hearing any kind of the Bollywood songs going on. And one more thing that I needed to mention is that if you have kids who have got a very little attention span, we do have a kids corner which is near the office on the right hand side of the entrance. Please feel free to drop your kids there while you enjoy your yoga session here this morning. And with that, I request the Assistant High Commissioner, Mr. Sandeep Sharma, and the Chairman of Hindu Council, Kenya, Mombasa, Mr. Sanjeev Agarwal, to kindly come up and have the diya lighting ceremony, please. Thank you, Mr. Sandeep Sharma and Mr. Sanjeev Agarwal. Up next, we do have a very interesting video presentation where we have Honorable Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, say a few words.
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योग दिवस पर विश्व भर के योग प्रेमियों को अनेक अनेक शुभकामनाएं। इस शताब्दी में हम अनुभव कर रहे हैं, योग ने पूरे विश्व को जोड़ दिया है। जैसे योग शरीर, मन, बुद्धि, आत्मा को जोड़ता है, वैसे आज योग विश्व को भी जोड़ रहा है। हर कोई चाहता है तनाव मुक्त जीवन हो, पीड़ा मुक्त जीवन हो, बीमारी से मुक्त जीवन हो, प्रसन्न जीवन हो। इन सबको अगर किसी एक मार्ग से पाया जा सकता है तो वो मार्ग है योग का। एक संपूर्ण जीवन को संतुलित रूप में कैसे जिया जा सकता है, तन से, मन से, विचारों से, आचारों से स्वस्थता की अंतर यात्रा कैसे चले, वो अगर अनुभव करना है तो योग के माध्यम से अनुभव हो सकता है। आज विश्व का हर नागरिक जीवन शैली के कारण, कार्य की शैली के कारण, आपाधापी के कारण, बढ़ती हुई जिम्मेवारियों के कारण तनाव से मुक्त जीवन जीना मुश्किल होता जा रहा है। तब हमें हमारी दिनचर्या में, हमारे जीवन में, हमारे कार्यकलाप में उन चीजों को लाना बहुत आवश्यक है जो हमें तनाव भरी अवस्था में भी तनाव से मुक्त रहने का रास्ता दिखाएं, ताकत दें। और वो संभव है योग के नित्य अभ्यास से। मैं सभी योग प्रेमियों से आग्रह करूंगा कि हर वर्ष हम संकल्प करें कितने नए योग अभ्यासियों को हम साल भर में जोड़ेंगे। योग को एक आंदोलन बनाने में हम स्वयं क्या भूमिका निभाएंगे। और आप देखिए, दुनिया की सुख शांति में हम योग के द्वारा अहम योगदान दे सकते हैं। मैं आपको निमंत्रित करता हूं, सिर्फ अंतर्राष्ट्रीय योगा दिवस नहीं, लेकिन योग जन चेतना जगाने के लिए, जन मन को स्वस्थ बनाने के लिए एक आंदोलन बने और आप उस आंदोलन के योगी बने। यही मेरी आप सबको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं हैं।
योग केवल व्यायाम नहीं है। योग एक तनावग्रस्त व्यक्ति का तनाव वापस लेता है, दूर करके उसे तनाव रहित बनाता है। योग अशांत मन को शांत करता है। इसलिए आइए हम सब योग को अपनाएं, अपना मन भी शांत करें और विश्व शांति के मार्ग पर आगे बढ़ें।
योग भारत की सांस्कृतिक विरासत है। आज योग पूरे विश्व में फैल रहा है और इसके विस्तार के पीछे अनेक योग गुरुओं का योगदान रहा है। योग के द्वारा पूरे विश्व में लोग आरोग्यवर्धक और रोग निदान का लाभ उठा रहे हैं। विश्व योग दिवस के सफल आयोजन हेतु मेरी शुभकामनाएं।
The Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, led the yoga demonstration organized by the Ministry of Ayush, Government of India, at Rajpath in New Delhi.
When you watch such videos, this is where you say thank God for subtitles, because that Hindi was on another level. Nevertheless, I would now like to introduce our yoga instructors and our yoga teachers for this morning. I'd start off with Mr. Dhirubhai Shah. If you could kindly just come here and present yourselves. We have Mr. Dhirubhai Shah here. Mr. Somubhai Shah. Manju Pindolia. Forum Desai. Smita Dave. Paresh Dave. David. Nital Parmar. And Megha Patel. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a huge round of applause. They've actually taken some really good time out of their busy schedules to be here today in front of all of us. Thank you. You can now take your place. Up next, we do have a session by the Brahma Kumari sister all the way from Nairobi. We have Jasuben who would want to conduct Raj Yoga. I'd like to request Jasuben to please come up on the stage and we can follow you.
Om Shanti. Acting High Commissioner, His Excellency Mr. Sandeep Bhai Sharma, the Chairman of Hindu Council, Mr. Sanjeev Agrawal. Good morning and welcome to everybody here, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity for me to be amongst you all. The last 7 years I've been in Uganda participating, and today I have great fortune to be in Mombasa because we just opening our center here, and this gave me an opportunity to be with you all. I arrived yesterday, and it's from Vedanti Ben of Africa, in charge of the Brahma Kumaris. I give our congratulations, best wishes, good luck, all health, wealth, and happiness. And from God's blessings, be a light, remember the light, become light. And one more blessing, don't give sorrow to anybody, don't take sorrow. Be happy and make everyone happy. Om Shanti. Raj Yoga is a way of life. Raj Yoga is something that we need to practice in our daily life. It's an art of living. There are many yogas we know: Bhakti Yoga, Gyan Yoga, Sannyas Yoga, Karma Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. Together with all that, we also have Raja Yoga. Raja means, yoga means union, connection, link, and Raja means having a union with the Supreme. Today we are all connected here, as our Prime Minister Narendra Bhai Modi said, because of yoga. This is also our connection that brings us together here. And we are so lucky that yoga has united us and the world together. Yoga is a mastery, a self-mastery to become the master of our sense organs. Many times we see that wherever we go, there is the symbol of hear no evil, see no evil, think no evil, do no evil, talk no evil. And so when we have mastery and control over our sense organs, this is very possible also in our life. And today, what brings us here is that we are celebrating such a wonderful occasion where we can take a determined thought for ourselves to be able to have mastery over our mind and body. There is a lot of tension, stress, anger, depression, anxiety, negativity in the world. And to overcome all of this, we need positivity in our life. And so yoga is teaching us how to become positive and overcome the negativity so that we can attain peace and happiness. In the world today, we know that everybody wants these two things, and that is peace and happiness. But where do we get that peace and happiness from? Peace is not something from the outside world. Peace is something from within ourselves. And to know and understand ourselves so that I don't only see myself by name, by profession, by nationality, by gender, or by religion. But religion of the self is peace. Om Shanti means I'm a peaceful soul, and we greet you with this word of peace, greetings of peace. And so peace is something that comes from within ourselves. And when we realize that I am a peaceful being, and I tap into this quality of peace, of love, of happiness, of power, then I will experience it, because these are my core values. Raj Yoga meditation makes us aware that we can experience these inner qualities within us. And when I realize myself as a human being, we say in Gujarati or Hindi we say, Manushya Jiv Atma, that we are souls, we are a divine star, a twinkling star in the middle of the forehead, using this body. And so, the body is the vehicle or the instrument, the soul is operator for this body. And when I realize the consciousness, the awareness of the soul, the Atma, the Ruh, the light, that I am a pure being, then by coming into that awareness, I can then connect with my Creator, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, also a being of light, incorporeal, without a body. And this light is the ocean of peace, ocean of love, ocean of purity, ocean of power, light and might. And when I, the soul, connect with this light, I experience these qualities within myself, and I can share the vibrations of these positive qualities in the world. Raj Yoga, we said, is a way of life. And so in my daily life, I can experience this connection. I use the term A plus B equals C. It makes me realize A, the Atma, B, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Very lovefully, I say, because He is my Father, I say Baba. And so A plus B, Atma plus Baba equals C, connection or communication, link. And so, when I, the soul, can connect with that Supreme Soul, I am able to experience this inner peace and happiness. And so today, you know, in Gujarati we use this word Ba. And Ba means mother. And she shares 100% love with her children. But when we say Baba, our Father, you can imagine how much of love God is sharing with us. Unlimited love. 200%, 300%, 500%. So love is a tool, and that connects the soul with God. And so today, I like to take you into an experience of this peace and love. So shall we just sit in silence, very comfortable, very relaxed. Om Shanti. All thoughts turn within. I'm a soul, a divine star in the middle of my forehead, a twinkling star, radiating light throughout this body, my costume. I, the soul, I'm an energy, a light being. I, the soul, with my sense organs, the master, the controller of my eyes, what I see, with my ears, what I hear, with my mouth, what I speak. I, the soul, am the embodiment of peace. Peace is my true religion. Peace is my birthright. Peace is the garland around my neck. Peace is my original sanskar. I, the soul, very beautifully, I move away with my thoughts from this world, from this environment, up above the stars, the moon and the sky, to a region of golden red light, which is my home, Shantidham, the peaceful abode. I'm a spark of light. I am peace. I'm the embodiment of this peace. I share this peace with my family, my brothers and sisters. In front of me is Baba, the Supreme Soul, Godfather, who I connect with, a point of light energy, the ocean of peace. Baba showers me with this power of peace, and I fill my soul with this peace. And together with Baba, we radiate this peace all around the world. God is the ocean of love. I am a loveful being. I become the embodiment of this love. God's love is altruistic love, true love, pure love, unlimited love. God's love radiates into the universe to all my brothers and sisters, healing the souls of the world. God's love removes the pain. God's love purifies the elements, earth, water, fire, air, and sky. God's love purifies the environment and nature. For a second, I experienced this peace, this love, in silence. I come down slowly back to this room, back to this environment with this power of peace, love, and happiness, which I share with my country and my world wherever I go. Together with peace and love, harmony is included to bring us together. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.
Thank you, Jasuben. That was very, very refreshing. Once again, a huge round of applause for Jasuben. Well, it's now time for the live yoga performance. But before we get to that, in case, to all my dear yogis, in case if you do feel any kind of discomfort at any point while doing this exercise, we do have our volunteers patrolling. They have those badges around their neck. Please do get to them immediately and ask for help. Do not continue if you do have any kind of discomfort. We do not want to have any mishaps while we are here today. So please do keep that in mind. And with that, we now start the yoga performance. But before that, we will have the prayers followed by the live performance.
Yoga is essentially a spiritual discipline based on extremely subtle science. It is an art and science for healthy living. The word yoga is derived from the Sanskrit word yug, meaning to join or unite. According to yogic scriptures, the practice of yoga leads to the union of the individual consciousness with that of the universal consciousness, indicating a perfect balance between mind and body, man and nature. The science of yoga has its origins thousands of years ago, before the first religions or belief systems were born. In yogic lore, Shiv, the first yogi or Adi Yogi, transmitted his profound knowledge to his 7 disciples, the famous Saptarishis or the 7 sages. Yoga was practiced through the pre-Vedic period. But it was Maharishi Patanjali, known as the father of modern yoga, who systematized and codified the then practices through his Yoga Sutras. Later, many yoga masters contributed to the preservation and development of yoga and the spreading of this wonderful practice. There are different schools of yoga. These include Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Karma Yoga, Patanjala Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Kundalini Yoga, Dhyana Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Laya Yoga, Jaina Yoga, Bodha Yoga, etc. Each school has its own approach and practices that lead to the ultimate aims and objectives of yoga. Some of the widely practiced yoga sadhanas are Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi, Bandha and Mudra, Shatkarmas, Yuktahara, Mantra Japa, Yukta Karma. A yoga practitioner should follow the guiding principles while performing yogic practices. Before practice, yogic practice should be performed in a calm and quiet atmosphere with a relaxed body and mind. It should be done on an empty stomach or light stomach. Consume a small amount of honey in lukewarm water if you feel weak. Light and comfortable cotton clothes are preferred to facilitate easy movement of the body. In case of chronic diseases or pain or cardiac problems, a physician or a yoga therapist should be consulted prior to performing yogic practices. During practice, practice sessions should start with a prayer or invocation, as it creates a conducive environment to relax the mind. Yogic practices shall be performed slowly, in a relaxed manner, with awareness of the body and breath. Do not hold the breath unless it is specially mentioned to do so. Do not hold the body tightly or jerk the body. Perform the practices according to your own capacity. End the session with deep silence or Shanti Path. Food or a bath may be taken only 20 to 30 minutes after practice. Welcome to the world of yoga. Welcome to the world of wisdom that is as relevant and beneficial today as it was thousands of years ago.
सङ्गच्छध्वं संवदध्वं सङ्गच्छध्वं संवदध्वं संवो मनांसि जानतां संवो मनांसि जानतां देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे देवाभागं यथा पूर्वे सञ्जायते उपासते
Welcome to the world of yoga. Let us start Yoga Sadhana with Chalana Kriyas or loosening practices to increase microcirculation. Neck exercises, forward and backward neck bending. Stand in an alert posture. Keep feet comfortably apart and your arms on the waist. Exhale and bend head forward slowly and try to touch the chin to the chest. Inhale, move the head as far back as is comfortable and come back with inhalation. Right and left neck bending. Exhale, bend the head slowly to the right. Bring the ear as close as possible to the shoulder. Inhale, bring the head to normal position. Exhale, bend the head to the left side. Inhale, bring the head up to normal position. Right and left twisting. Exhale, gently turn the head to the right side so that the chin is in line with the shoulder. Inhale, bring the head to the normal position. Exhale, turn the head to the left side. Inhale and bring the head to the normal position. Neck rotation. Bend the head forward, trying to touch the chin to the chest. Inhale. Slowly rotate the head clockwise. While coming down, exhale. Rotate the head in anti-clockwise direction. Feel the stretch around the neck and loosening up of the joints and muscles of the neck and release of tension in the neck. People with neck pain and spondylitis should do the practice gently. Shoulder movements. Feet together, make the body straight, the arms by the sides. Inhale. Raise both the arms sideways above your head with the palms outwards. Exhale and bring them down in the same manner. The arms must not touch the head when going up or the thighs when coming down. The palms must be open with the fingers together. Shoulder rotation. Stand erect. Raise both the arms. Place the fingers of the left hand on the left shoulder and the fingers of the right hand on the right shoulder. Full rotation of both the elbows in a circular manner. Try to touch the elbows in front of the chest on the forward movement and touch the ears while moving up. Stretch the arm back in the backward movement and touch the sides of the trunk while coming down. Do the same anti-clockwise. And repeat 5 times. Practice of this Kriya makes the bones, muscles and nerves of the shoulder region healthy. These practices are helpful in cervical spondylitis and frozen shoulder. Trunk twisting. Keep the legs about 2 feet apart. Raise both the arms up to chest level with the palms facing each other. Exhale. Twist the body towards the right side so that the left palm touches the right shoulder. Come back with inhalation. Now exhale, twist the body towards the left side so that the right palm touches the left shoulder. Come back with inhalation. Repeat, do slowly with breathing. Avoid this practice in case of vertebral and disc disorders and during menstruation. Relax in standing posture. Knee movements. Inhale. Lift your arms up at the shoulder level. Exhale. Bend the knees and bring down your body to the squatting position. Inhale and straighten the body. Repeat 2 more times. This practice strengthens the knees and hip joints. Avoid this in case suffering from acute arthritis. Exhale while bringing down the hands. Now, let us move to Yogasana. Tadasana. Tad means palm tree. Keep your feet 2 inches apart. Interlock the fingers and turn the wrist outwards. Inhale. Raise the arms up and bring them in line with the shoulders. Raise the heels off the floor and balance on the toes. Stay in this position for 10 to 15 seconds. This asana brings stability in the body, helps to clear up congestion of the spinal nerves, corrects faulty posture. Exhale, bring the heels down. Release the interlock of the fingers and bring the arms down parallel to the trunk and come back to a standing posture. Vrikshasana. Vriksh means tree. Stand with the feet 2 inches apart. Focus on a point in front. Exhale, bend the right leg and place the foot on the inside of the left thigh. The heel should be touching the perineum. Inhale and extend the arms up and join the palms. Stay in this position for 10 to 15 seconds and breathe normally. This improves neuromuscular coordination, endurance, and alertness. Avoid this practice in case of arthritis and obesity. Exhale and bring the arms and right foot down. And repeat the asana. Bend the left leg and place the foot on the right thigh. The heel should touch the perineum. Inhale. Extend the arms up and join the palms. Relax. Padhastasana. Pada means foot. Hasta means hand. Inhale slowly and raise the arms up. Stretch up the body from the waist. Exhale and bend forward until the entire palm rests on the ground. Maintain this final posture for 10 to 30 seconds. Those who have a stiff back should bend according to their capacity. Now, inhale. Come up slowly to the vertical position and stretch the arms above the head. Exhale and slowly return to the starting position in reverse order. Relax. Ardha Chakrasana. Support the back at the waist. Exhale. Drop the head backwards, stretch the neck muscles, and bend backwards from the lumbar region. Relax with normal breathing. Stay there for 10 to 30 seconds. Ardha Chakra makes the spine flexible and strengthens the spinal nerves and improves breathing capacity. Inhale and slowly come up and relax. Hypertensive patients shall bend with care. Trikonasana. Trikon means triangle. Stand with your feet comfortably apart. Slowly raise both the arms sideways till they are horizontal. Exhale. Slowly bend to the right side and place the right hand just behind the right foot. The left arm is straight up, in line with the right arm. Remain in this posture for 10 to 30 seconds with normal breathing. This prevents flat foot, strengthens the calf, thigh and waist muscles, makes the spine flexible. As you inhale, slowly come up. Repeat for the left side. Avoid this posture in case of slipped disc, sciatica, and after undergoing abdominal surgery. Do not go beyond your limits. Bhadrasana. Let us now get ready for sitting postures. Bhadrasana. Bhadra means firm. Sit erect with the legs stretched out straight in front. Keep the hands beside the hips. This is Dandasana. Now put the soles of your feet together. Exhale and clasp your hands together over your toes. Pull your heels as close as possible up to the perineum region. This is the final position. Stay here for some time. Bhadrasana keeps the body firm and stabilizes the mind. Now stretch your leg and come to Vishramasana. Avoid this practice in case of severe arthritis and sciatica. Vajrasana. Sit in Danda Asana. Fold your legs and sit on your heels. Keep the thighs close and big toes touching. Place the hands on the knees. The head and back should be straight. This is Vajrasana. Ardha Ushtrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Get up on your knees. Place the hands on the waist with the fingers pointing downwards. Keep the elbows and shoulders parallel. Bend the head back and stretch the neck muscles. And bend the trunk backwards as much as possible. As you exhale, relax. Remain in this posture for 10 to 30 seconds with normal breathing. It helps to strengthen the back and neck muscles, relieves constipation and back pain. Return with inhalation. Sit in Vajrasana. Relax. Now we perform the full version of Ushtrasana. Sit in Vajrasana. Kneel down on the floor. Keep your thighs and feet together. Get up on your knees. Bring the knees and the feet a few inches apart. While inhaling, bend backwards. Place the right palm on the right heel and the left palm on the left heel. Be careful not to jerk the neck while bending backwards. Ushtrasana is extremely useful for defective eyesight. This is useful in relieving back pain and neck pain. It helps to reduce fat over the abdomen and hips. Those suffering from high blood pressure, heart disease and hernia should not practice this. Return with inhalation. Sit in Vajrasana. Relax. Shashankasana. Shashank means hair. Spread both the knees wide apart. Keep the toes touching. Keep the palms between the knees. Exhale and slowly stretch them full length. Bend forward and place the chin on the ground. Keep the arms parallel. Look in front and maintain the posture. This helps to reduce stress and anger. Inhale and come up. Exhale and come back to Vajrasana. Stretch your legs back to Vishramasana. Patients with osteoarthritis should do this with caution. Uttan Manduk Asana. The final position of Uttan Manduk Asana resembles an upright frog, hence the name. Sit in Vajra Asana. Spread both the knees wide apart while the toes remain together. Inhale. Raise both the arms. Then cross both arms behind the head and place the hands on the upper part of the opposite shoulders. Keep the back and neck straight. Maintain this position for a while. This asana is helpful in backache and cervical pain. It helps in improving diaphragmatic movement and helps to improve lung capacity. Persons with severe knee joint pain should not perform it. While coming back, slowly raise both the arms with inhalation. Bring back and bring the knees together as in the initial position. Vakrasana. Vakra means twisted. Bend the right leg and place the right foot beside the left knee. Bring the left arm around the right knee and place the palm beside the right foot. Exhale. Twist the body and neck to the right. Comfortably remain in this posture. Turn your head back. Take out your hands with exhalation. Stretch your legs. Now come back and relax in Vishramasana. This asana increases flexibility of the spine. It helps to overcome constipation, dyspepsia, and in the management of diabetes. Repeat the same on the other side. Turn your head back. Take out your hands with exhalation. Stretch your legs. Now come back and relax in Vishramasana. Makarasana. Makara means crocodile. Lie down on your stomach with the feet wide apart, feet pointing outward. Rest your head on your hands. Relax. This is Makarasana. This asana is practiced for relaxation in all prone postures. It promotes relaxation of the lower back. Bhujangasana. Now let us be ready for prone postures. Bhujangasana. Bhujang means snake or cobra. Lie down on your stomach, rest your head on your hands and relax the body. Now join your legs and stretch your arms. Keep the forehead on the ground. Keep your palms beside the chest and raise the elbows. Inhale, lift the chin and chest up to the navel region. This is Bhujangasana. This asana is best for stress management. It also helps to manage backache and bronchial problems. Exhale. Rest your forehead on the ground and stretch your arms. Spread your legs. Place your palms and rest your head on the palms and relax. Shalabhasana. Shalabha means a low. Inhale. Raise the legs off the floor as much as you can without bending the knees. Extend the arms and legs well to ease the lift of the body off the floor. Stay in this position comfortably. This asana helps in sciatica and lower backache. It tones the hip muscles. Now exhale. Bring the legs down towards the floor. Take out your arms and rest on the floor. Cardiac patients should avoid this posture. Setubandhasana. Now we move to supine postures. Setubandhasana. Setubandh means formation of a bridge. Join your legs. Keep the arms beside the body. Bend both the legs at the knees and bring the heels near the buttocks. Hold both the ankles firmly. Inhale. Slowly raise your buttocks and trunk up as much as you can to form a bridge. Remain comfortably. This is the final position. This asana relieves depression and anxiety. It strengthens the lower back muscles. Now exhale. Slowly return to the original position and relax. Lie down on your back. Please note, women in advanced stages of pregnancy should not practice this asana. Uttan Padasana, raised feet posture. In this asana, the legs are raised upward in a supine position, hence the name. Lie comfortably on the ground with the legs stretched out. The hands should be placed by the sides. While inhaling, slowly raise both the legs without bending them at the knees and bring them to a 30-degree angle. Maintain this position with normal breathing. Exhale and slowly bring both the legs down and place them on the ground. It balances the navel center, Nabhi Manipura Chakra. Ardh Halasana, half plow posture. This posture is known as Ardh Halasana because in its final position, the body resembles half the shape of an Indian plow. Take a supine position. Keep the hands by the sides of the thighs, palms resting on the ground. Slowly raise your legs together without bending at the knees. First raise the legs up to 30 degrees, then further up to a 60-degree angle. Now slowly raise the legs to a 90-degree angle. This is the final position of the Ardh Halasana. The body from the hip to the shoulder should be kept straight. Then slowly bring the legs back to the ground without lifting the head. This is very beneficial for hypertensive patients, but needs to be practiced with care. Those who have lumbosacral or lower back pain should not perform this with both legs together. Pavan Muktasana. Bend both the knees and bring the thighs to the chest. Interlock the fingers and clasp the shin below the knee. Raise the head and shoulders. Try to touch the knees with the chin. This is Pavan Muktasana. This removes constipation, gives relief from flatulence, and tones up the back muscles and spinal nerves. Bring your head back. Exhale. Stretch your legs and relax. Avoid this practice in case of abdominal injuries, hernia, sciatica, and during pregnancy. Shavasana. Shav means the dead body. This asana is meant for complete relaxation. Lie down on your back with the arms and legs comfortably apart. Palms facing upward, eyes closed. Relax the whole body consciously. Become aware of natural breath and allow it to become rhythmic and slow. Remain in this position till you feel refreshed and relaxed. This asana helps relieve all kinds of tensions and gives rest to both the body and the mind. It is very beneficial in the management of stress and its consequences. Kapalabhati. And stimulates respiratory centers in the frontal brain. Sit in any meditative posture. Close the eyes and relax the whole body. Inhale deeply. Expand the chest. Expel the breath with forceful contractions of the abdominal muscles. Continue active exhalation and passive inhalation. Then take a deep breath, exhale slowly and relax. This is one round of Kapalabhati. Each round should be followed by deep breathing. Now do 2 more rounds. Kapalabhati purifies the frontal air sinuses, helps to overcome cough disorders. It is useful in treating colds, rhinitis, sinusitis, asthma, and bronchial infections. Please avoid this practice in case of cardiac conditions, high blood pressure, vertigo, migraine, stroke, hernia, and gastric ulcers. Pranayama. Nadi Shodhana or Anulom Vilom Pranayama is alternate breathing through the left and right nostrils. Sit in a meditative posture. Keep the spine straight and the head erect with eyes closed. Relax the body with a few deep breaths. Keep the left palm on the left knee in Jnana Mudra. The right hand should be in the Nasikagra Mudra. Place the right thumb on the right nostril. Breathe in from the left nostril. Close the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. Next, inhale through the right nostril. Close the right nostril and exhale through the left nostril. This is one round of Nadi Shodhana or Anulom Vilom Pranayam. Repeat for another 5 rounds. For beginners, the duration of inhalation and exhalation should be equal. Gradually make it 1:2. Inhalation, exhalation. The breath should be slow, steady and controlled. The main purpose of this pranayama is to purify the principal channels of energy. This nourishes the whole body. It induces tranquility, helps to improve concentration. It increases vitality and lowers the level of stress and anxiety. It also elevates cough disorders. Shitali Pranayam. Sheet means cool. It also means calm and passionless. As the name indicates, this pranayam cools the mind-body system. Sit in the Padmasana or any other comfortable sitting posture. Place the hands on the knees in the Jnana Mudra or Anjali Mudra. Roll the tongue in from the sides to shape it as a tube. Inhale through this tube-shaped tongue. Fill the lungs with air to their maximum capacity and close the mouth. And then slowly exhale through the nostrils. Shitali Pranayam purifies the blood. It has a cooling effect on the body. It is beneficial for persons suffering from high blood pressure. It satisfies thirst and appeases hunger. It relieves indigestion and disorders caused by phlegm, cough, and bile. It is beneficial for the skin and the eyes. Those who are suffering from cold, cough, or tonsillitis should not do this pranayam. Bhramari Pranayam. Bhramara means a black bee. During the exhalation of this pranayam, the sound produced resembles the buzzing of a black bee. Inhale deeply through both nostrils. Exhale slowly, in a controlled manner, making a deep, steady, humming sound as that of a black bee. This is one round of Bhramari. Repeat 2 more times. This is a great tranquilizer. It's found good in the management of stress-related disorders. Now do the Brahmari with Shanmukhi Mudra. Close your ears with your thumbs. Place the forefingers on your eyes, middle fingers on the nostrils, ring finger and small fingers on the lips. Open your nose and inhale through both nostrils. Exhale slowly in a controlled manner, making the deep humming sound of a black bee. It is a useful preparatory pranayam for concentration and meditation. Dhyan. Now, let us prepare for Dhyan. Dhyan or meditation is an act of continuous contemplation. Sit in any meditative posture. Keep your spine comfortably erect. Hold Jnana Mudra. Keep your palms facing upwards upon the thighs. Arms and shoulders should be loose and relaxed. Close your eyes and sit with a slightly upturned face. You need not concentrate. Just maintain a mild focus between the eyebrows and be conscious of your breath. Dhyan keeps the mind calm and quiet. It increases concentration, memory, clarity of thought, and willpower. It rejuvenates the whole body and mind, giving them proper rest. It helps to develop positive emotions. Meditation leads to self-realization. Continue to be in this state of Dhyan. Let us now take Sankalp.
I commit to make myself into a healthy, peaceful, joyful and loving human being. Through every action of mine, I will strive to create a peaceful and loving atmosphere around me. I strive to break the limitations of who I am right now and include the entire world as my own. I recognize the kinship of my own life with every other life. I recognize the unity of all there is.
End the yoga practice session with Shanti Path or universal prayer.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति
That was very relaxing indeed. Do you agree with me or not? Right then, we would like to recognize the presence of the Tanzanian Deputy Consulate, Mr. Fanis, who is between us today. A very warm welcome to you. And I just got to know that today is Father's Day, so wishing all the fathers out there a very, very happy Father's Day. You all know you're doing a great job, regardless of what your wives say, you guys are doing good, right? Okay, and with that, I would like to invite the Assistant Indian High Commissioner, Mr. Sandeep Sharma, to please say a few words.
Namaskar and good morning to everyone. I wish all of you a very, very happy International Day of Yoga. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of the International Day of Yoga celebrations in Mombasa. International Day of Yoga was proposed initially by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji in the year 2014. And since then, it is celebrated worldwide on 21st of the June of every year. The day is celebrated globally to promote the physical and mental benefits derived by performing yogic asanas. These asanas bring positive changes in body and mind. In short span of 8 years of the celebrations of the International Day of Yoga, yoga has become much popular in the world. Majority of the people in the world now knows about yoga and its invaluable benefits. With these words, I conclude my remarks and request Shri Sanjeev Agarwal to take over the mic. Many thanks.
I think it's okay. Thank you, Mr. Sandeep Sharma ji, Assistant Indian High Commissioner. Again, His Excellency, Assistant Indian High Commissioner, Mr. Sandeep Sharma ji, dignitaries, children, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, it's a pleasure to be here this morning. I can see you in large numbers this morning. I would like to congratulate you all for Yoga Day, which actually falls on 21st of June, but we are celebrating today, being a Sunday, as holiday. Yoga is not only celebrated in India and Kenya, but over 180 countries worldwide. A very big thank you to the Indian Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, for his efforts to pass the motion in United Nations. Please give our Indian Prime Minister a very big round of applause for such a wonderful task he has done. As we all know, due to the pandemic, we could not celebrate Yoga Day for last 2 years. But now, as I see the number of people who have participated today, the spirit is still alive. So thank you, all of you, to be part of today's program. Yoga and wellness has increased awareness among millions of people worldwide. Yoga represents unity of mind, body, thought, action, a holistic approach to all. We pray for the well-being of all human beings in this universe. Yoga means addition of energy, strength, beauty to the body, mind, and soul. At this stage, I would like to thank Sonalji Parmar for working so hard for this. Please give it a big round of applause. And Chaitanya Bhai Shah, who is working so hard in the kitchen for the breakfast. Yesterday, I attended her program at Nyali Beach Holiday Resort. Manju Ben, you are amazing, truly amazing. Thank you very much. In conclusion, I would sincerely like to thank you all for being part of International Day of Yoga. Thank you very much and namaste.
Thank you, Sanjeev ji. I would also like to call Satish Bhai from BAPS to say a few words, please. To say an announcement, an announcement.
Namaskar, Jai Swaminarayan, Om Shanti, and Jai Apne Apne Guru Ki. The announcement is in line with today's denominator, peace, health, and happiness. We are celebrating the 100th centenary of our spiritual leader, Pramukh Swami Maharaj, and in lieu of that, there is a lecture in English, In Pursuit of Happiness. And the target audience exactly is basically 15 years to 35 years. However, anybody else is also welcome. And the lecture is by none other than Dharmasetu Das Swami, who was born and bred in New York, USA. This is on Wednesday at 7 p.m. after the Aarti at the BIPS temple opposite Quick Mart. So you're most welcome on behalf of BIPS Swaminarayan Temple. Thank you.
And for the vote of thanks, could I please call on the Honorable Secretary of Hindu Council of Kenya, Mr. Kailash Taylor, to please come up and say a few words.
Dear brothers and sisters, once again, a very good morning and namaskar to everybody present. On behalf of the Hindu Council of Kenya, Mombasa branch, and the Assistant Indian High Commission to Mombasa, we do hope you all have enjoyed in today's participation of the International Yoga Day celebration by feeling healthy and energetic after the various yoga asanas supervised by our experienced and trained yoga instructors, for which shall request everybody to give them a big round of applause. Thank you. As per the normal protocol, I wish to introduce myself as Kailash Taylor, and I am currently representing as the Honorary Secretary with the Hindu Council of Kenya, Mombasa branch. I have been given this proud moment to address our vote of thanks. Enable us to honor and appreciate the following people who have contributed their support in cash and kind for this year's International Yoga Day, which we all have gathered here today to celebrate. As per my belief and today's experience, we all feel proud that today's Yoga Day has turned out to be a very successful event, and for that, a big asante and thanks to all the organizing committee, volunteers, and the yoga teachers, instructors, and definitely all the participants here today who have made our event once again a memorable event. My fellow brothers and sisters, you would definitely agree with me that in order for us to arrange and organize such events, we all need and require support and cooperation from one another in planning and logistics for any event to be successful. In view to the above, it would be my humble request to everybody to give a round of applause by appreciating the following people as I mention the vote of thanks. We extend our sincere thanks to the Assistant Indian High Commissioner for India, Mr. Sandeep Sharma, for his cooperation to the Hindu Council of Kenya in organizing this event. A big asante sana to the Chairman of the Hindu Council of Kenya Mombasa branch, Mr. Sanjeev Agrawal, and the Managing Committee members, Ladies Wing Chair Lady Mrs. Sonal Parmar and her team, and the Chairman of Hindu Swayam Sevak Sangh, Sri Piyush Pai Shah, and all the volunteers. We would like to thank all the yoga teachers and the instructors for their participation. Mr. Hasubai of Mombasa Cement for his kind contribution. Mr. Anil Bhai Dodia for the live telecast of today's event through CTN. Mr. Sanjay Pathak and his team for videography and live telecast. Mr. Dinesh Bhai Dodia, Chairman of Sri Visha Oshawal Managing Mahajan Community, and his Managing Committee for allowing us to use their hall premises for today's International Yoga Day celebration. Mr. Prashant, General Manager of Texas Alarms Kenya Limited, for their continued support in providing SCK the security services at free of cost. Mr. Praveen Agrawal for the supply and distribution of 1,000 bottles of free drinking water. Mr. Dhirubhai Shah of Mabati Rolling Mills for his kind donation. Mr. Premchand Bhai Shah for his kind contribution. Mr. Kalpesh Doshi from Multiple Holiers East Africa Limited for his kind donation. the manager of Bank of Baroda for their kind contribution, the directors of Garden Fresh Vegetables and Fruits for providing and supply of vegetables and fruits free of cost, Sandeep Solanki, popularly known as DJ Solo, for the wonderful and clear mic and sound system. Thank you. Jasuben from Brahmkumari, Nairobi, for the spiritual yoga. Mr. Chaitanya Shah and his team for organizing today's light refreshments. The volunteers who have taken care of the young children during the yoga session. Kind donation received from Royal Court Hotels. Wish to thank and appreciate MOFA and all the subordinate staff of Oshawal Mahajanwadi for the tireless support in assisting us arrange for today's event. Special thanks to our today's Master of Ceremony, Mrs. Bansri Majitia. Lastly, but not the least, our lovely audience and the participants, without whom your kind support and presence, this event would not have been possible. Thank you, everybody. If in case I may have missed out any names to honor and appreciate, kindly do accept our apologies, but at the same time, do continue to give us your usual support and assistance to our Mombasa branch at all times. Dear brothers and sisters, after the conclusion of our event program, we shall request everybody to join us for the light refreshments courtesy of Sri Chaitanya Baisha and his team. I will now hand over the mic to Mrs. Bansri, our Master of Ceremony for today, for the final stages of today's program. Thank you. Wish you all a blessed and relaxed Sunday.
Thank you, Kailash Bhai, for the vote of thanks, and a huge round of applause to all those people who Kailash Bhai mentioned. Your claps were not doing justice, please. That's much better. Now, before we disperse for the refreshments, I just need some kind of a feedback from these kids that I was just watching. Let me just come to you, and I need to know from you, how did you find the exercises today, the yoga session today? Little master here, what are you drawing there? How did you find today? What did you enjoy for today's session? Tell me. Did you have a good time today?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Vivan.
Vivan. Okay, Vivan had a very nice time. Who else can share their experience with me or with us? Somebody who can speak with me and tell me that you did have a good time. Can you tell me?
I liked it.
You liked it. And what was your favorite part of the morning? Don't tell me it was chai and bread. Did you enjoy your Padmasan? That's right?
Yes.
And what's your name?
Dash.
Right, Darsh. And one of the adults, maybe I can speak with you. How did you find today?
This was very nice and we feel very relaxed and we enjoyed so much, ma'am.
And do I see you coming here next year as well with many more other friends of yours?
Yes, ma'am. More and more years I want to come here. I want to enjoy this session. It was very nice.
Thank you so much. And with that, we can now disperse for refreshments. But one thing I would like to mention is that please do not waste food. Only take what you can eat. Go there 10 times. There's no problem, but only take what you can eat and do not waste food, please. And with that, I think we're done for the day. Enjoy yourselves and the rest of the Sunday.